Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to another episode of the Daily Bone Podcast, where we talk about all things crypto market. That includes the majors like Bitcoin, Ethereum, Solana, Magic Eden Token, XRP, Cardano, Memecoins, and of course, NFTs. Today, we're going to talk about day one of Magic Eden Token trading, price action, our strategy, how we managed to win or lose on the day. We're going to talk about upcoming airdrops and launches you can still take advantage of. We saw everyone cash in yesterday. How do you cash in the future? And we're gonna talk about a major airdrop coming from an Ordinals ecosystem. One of my favorites there. Talk a little bit about Pizza Pets, which started their airdrop yesterday. Easy, Clemente, how you guys feeling? You survived day one of Magic Eden trading. Easy. It sounds like you did really well. Clemente, did you do any trading yesterday with Magic Eden, or did you just claim?
I just claimed. When we talk to Easy, he's going to be like, yo, so you know what I did? You know what I did? So I went 3,000 LP. I claimed $47,000 on the fees, and then I turned it around. When all tokens that I got, I held that up to $9. I marked the exact Pico top, and then I leveraged, shorted right after that, and then kaboom. So I made 7 figures yesterday on Magic Eden Token. No big deal. Yeah, I'm a genius. Basically. Yeah, I know. I just held it.
What are your thoughts, Easy?
Pretty spot on. He was basically exactly right. I made about 6K from the LP. You can't really argue it. I publicly traded the entire move. I outlined the entire thing, netted like a clean 250,000 impressions off of the quote tweet entirety of the move from above 4 to 5, above 5 to 8, and then said where I exited. And now a lot of people are blaming me for the negative price action.
Oh, I mean, I'm blaming you. Absolutely. But I'm actually thankful because I was getting a little bit of FOMO with mine. I LP'd and essentially LP'd my way out of the position on its way up. So essentially sold my initial position completely into SOL as it got out of range. And then I watched it 2x basically from the top of my LP. But all in all, I mean, it's back down to basically where I got in that LP now. So made a couple $100 in fees, basically converted it all to SOL. And I'm probably just going to sit on the SOL for now. If it drops a bit lower over time, maybe DCA in. But can't complain. Free money is free money. And it was definitely fun playing around with those LPs yesterday.
Yeah, I think the LP side of things, especially on high volume, is like the cleanest thing to do. And a lot of people overlook it.
I always forget about it, but like, yeah, it's like if you can rush to claim and you can get that claim and LP set up like very, very quickly after launch, like you absolutely print because your rewards are proportional to the amount of liquidity in the pool. So if you can launch at like a price where you're basically predicting this thing is going to land, you can really print, but you have to be pretty spot on with like the windows of your pool.
Yeah, you do have to kind of monitor it a little bit, which is that becomes a little bit more difficult, I will say. That becomes a little bit more difficult on that front. So yeah, I mean, overall though, dude, I think it was a very successful day. I think it was a very successful day for a lot of people. And if you are upset that you paper handed it, it happens. And if you're not, and you're glad at the outcome, good job.
Can I share something, Ray? This is unrelated to what we were talking about, but I found it interesting.
Is it about how hot you think Luigi is?
That's crazy. That's crazy. No, I said he's an attractive man. He's a handsome guy. If I was a girl, would. So I was on BullX yesterday, BullX Neo. So I have the yips right now. I have the Memecoin trading yips. I've lost thousands of dollars in the last week trading meme coins, just lighting up my capital. So I did some analysis, Ray, and check this out. So I'm right now, for people listening, I'm sharing my screen on Neo, and it's giving me the distribution of trades that I've made. So I've bought 493 tokens, and of those 493 tokens, I've lost money on 300 of them. Right? So you lose money on 60% of the buys that I have. And most of those, I would assume, I actually lose money. So you lose money on most of the trades you have. You make 0 to a 2x on 173, or this is me. So what is that? That's 34%. And then I make more than a 2x on only 3% of the trades I make. 3% of the trades I make, which is kind of wild. So I've been doing this for like, this is probably the last month. So over the last month, I bought 500 tokens. Only 3% of those tokens have been over a 2x. And if it wasn't for those, I would be down probably tens of thousands of dollars. So I don't know. I figured this was interesting. I don't know. I'm curious to see if you guys have any stats that you could share. But I was pretty shocked that the only 15 tokens I've made over a 2x on.
No, is that realized though?
Yeah, this is realized.
Yeah, so you probably had a bunch of 2x's that round tripped.
Oh, 100%, 100%.
Yeah.
Yeah. This is realized.
Because I did that like twice last night, where you're up $700 and you're like, dude, this is gonna go to $1 million, man.
I got spanked so hard last night by the trenches. I literally logged on. I was like, hey, I'll get on, make a quick couple soul, something easy. And then I end up fucking getting in on this farm, put in way too much soul, put in like 4 soul or something. And then this guy was just clipping away.
Nothing like a piece of shit just making 250K, just setting up a scam. Good for him though. I'm sure like, he'll find good purpose with that money. And
I've been seeing kicks. I've been seeing some of the bullshit that these guys are doing on some of their scams. You can make so much money on your farms. It's insane. It's kind of wild. You can print just by making like a mediocre website and some sort of interesting concept. You can make like 30, 40, 50 grand. That's the most lucrative job opportunity that exists in the world right now.
Yeah. Yeah. You'll just be a piece of shit for the rest of your life. But other than that, a lot of money.
Yeah. Ray, what are we looking at here? So this is yours?
Yeah. So we're looking at 350 total trades.
Okay.
10.
Pretty same ratio right here.
Really close. Yeah. Like 10 of those over 200, 133 between a 0 and a 2x, and 200 of those. Yeah. Under 0%.
Very interesting. Very interesting. Yeah. So that's basically the mindset you have to realize.
Like average distribution of meme coin traders. I would say this is what you mean.
It's basically like you have to it's a game of when you lose money, minimize the losses and like basically taking profits religiously. But when you find that big winner,
that's where you get most of your money.
But being able to stick to that and like having the conviction to like when you have that big winner,
ride that horse.
Yeah.
Make as much as you can off that horse.
Yeah, Easy.
Which is a fucking battle in and of itself.
It's a mental warfare. Easy, can you zoom in a little bit? So Easy's line.
It's the same chart. It's been the same chart 3 times. It's literally the exact same chart. Although Easy has more over 200%. And you know why? I think it's because Easy, he fucking will redwick a chart for a 4x, full clip it, get out.
I'm currently getting blamed right now for redwicking the Magic Eden chart. That me ticker chart. People are saying that I single-handedly brought it from 9 billion FTV to 5.
You were live tweeting like what you were gonna do. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
it's like sitting at a poker table and someone's like, "I'm going all in on the river," and then everyone's like, "Whoa, bud, what are you doing?"
Yeah, it's like, and then they're like, "Why did you do that?" I'm like, "Well, I literally gave you the chart this morning of where I probably sell."
Why did you do that? Means like, why did you sell before I sold? Why did you make the money before I could make the money? That's not fair.
Yeah, I mean, I'm an aggressive. Like, I like to paint a chart. I'm like, I make Van Gogh look like my bitch. Like,
dude, that little depressed motherfucker.
Like, I was talking to someone the other day. They were like, "Yeah, I'm curious. Like, you can also see all my Luigi stuff here: prison mugshot, PhD, manifesto." I was pretty heavy in the trenches yesterday. I lost some money on Leica. You can see I bought 1K and sold $51 worth at the end of it. So yeah, you lost 99% on that one. Other than that, though,
shake it off, buddy.
Oh yeah, bro. Truthfully, I was just kind of like distracted yesterday. Like,
it's okay.
That was a Leica. Is that kind of like a Polish dish,
dude? It was this farm bullshit. There was this guy that posted a video. Dude, these guys are good. These guys are good. Whoa. Okay.
Sexy as hell. The guy looks good. The guy is sexy as hell. The guy looks good.
Luigi is.
Guy's attractive.
He's a good-looking guy.
Would.
If I was a girl, would.
Hey, listen, current situation, would.
If I was a guy, would.
Easy. All right. God fucking damn it. I'll be right back.
Kicks just went black. How did that happen?
Where do we think that that video was posted? Right about here.
So I posted at 45 mil. Yeah. I
Literally
posted it.
marked the Pico top.
Yeah, I made it at 45 mil, which is devastating. But my average is now down to 30 mil. Because I bought the shit out of that dip at like 23, 24 mil.
All right, so you're right here, you're break even.
Yeah. I'm feeling good. I'm feeling good about look, I you're basically betting. So Rasmer actually put out a really good tweet, which was essentially talking about news-based meme. He was talking about Luigi, right? And he was basically saying that news outlets are making millions, if not billions, off Luigi's name right now, covering it. And meme coins are just a way for the people to make money off of the attention that Luigi is getting. So I think it's actually really interesting.
I think it's being overblown. I think this is people working for their bags. I don't think that this is going to like really maintain the level of virality that people are saying it will.
I also don't think Robinhood can list a token based on a murderer.
Yeah, that's what I was
I'm
thinking.
just throwing that out there, but
Yeah.
I like CZ's done jail time, so maybe Binance is more inclined to list it, but I just don't see Robinhood listing it.
I don't need it. We don't need it.
Kicks his face right now for.
I think someone listing and like turning a vigilante into like a cold icon. You probably lose some political power. You may piss off the wrong people there, but everyone has their saint. Mine was Saint, and I lost 10, 20 soul on it. And sometimes, you just lose your money. Sometimes you catch it, but it's like, what's going to take Luigi to 100 million? You know what I mean?
It would be him saying that he's not guilty. It would be him saying that
a lot of people plead not guilty.
You got the wrong guy.
Yeah, I like those theories. I personally believe there's some sus stuff going on, but that's another topic.
Yeah, I think once the details get revealed, I think he can go more viral. I think if I'm looking at the attention of this guy, the how much juice there's left in the orange, I think there's more juice left. So that would be my bet. I don't know. Could it go to 50? Could it go to 500 mil? No, maybe.
Honestly, $600 billion.
The thing is,
I don't know, when you're pitching me a $29 million coin and you're like, best case at 2x's.
I'd rather buy a 4K market cap shitter and just pray that it 2x's.
So the other thing I've been wrestling with, Ray, I hate to throw the show off, but I've been doing a lot of soul searching after yesterday. I actually think there's a world where it's literally better to buy like tokens over 1 million, find and buy them with a bit more size, like 5 to 10 soul, and hold it for like a week and take a 2-3x that way. Because like I would want to see the chart of that, like of the Neo chart of someone like that buys like these more conviction style bets, makes way less buys, and hold it for a week or a month or whatever it is. I'm curious to see what their chart's like.
But the thing is, you have to make the same picks. I mean, you're probably going to get rugged less because a lot of your losses are probably just like instant like dumps. But you still have to like iterate through one. Like plenty of stuff that reaches 1 million dies too.
But yeah. But like, okay, here, let's go here.
At the end of the day, you have to be a good trader, no matter what range you're trading.
Yeah.
It's what sport you're playing, right? So right now we're playing a very specific sport. We would be switching over to like football.
Yeah. There's squash, there's tennis, and there's pickleball, right? You know what I mean? Like squash is the trenches. You can get whipped by a thing, right? Pickleball is probably the 1 to 10 million range. The higher range is probably tennis. Speaking of tennis, I longed some goat yesterday. That's what I like to do is, I like to go into the trenches.
I like the goat chart a lot. I was looking at it this morning. I looked at it.
Red guy bought 50 grand worth yesterday.
There you go, man. You guys had to sell one of those Gucci jeans with that. You know what I mean? Throw that in there.
Tight shit.
You got to flip that over that zero, bro. I'm with it. I like long on some of the big things. Then I go down in the trenches yesterday. I made money off of 4 little rugs. Literal 1 minute chart went to 0. Made money on 4 of them. Made 2 soul there. took some money over to GOAT, said, I'm going to buy GOAT. Didn't get in at the bottom, but I got in at 580. I'm okay with that.
Why did we see such a flash crash on GOAT? Like, what happened? Like, we saw
No clue. I don't know if I did zero research. I don't know if it's structural. I don't know if it's fundamental. What I do know is it is weird. Fartcoin is at like $480 million and GOAT is at 659.
Yeah, they almost flipped yesterday, right? Like
and isn't Fart like a derivative of GOAT, or am I not understanding the dynamics?
GOAT said that if he released a meme coin, it would be Fartcoin, and that would
that's
be his
fucking
currency.
bullshit. God damn it! I'm off sides right now.
Yeah, I mean,
so what the hell's GOAT?
I mean, I think GOAT is like the play. It's the most pure play. If you listen to Mando talk about GOAT, it's basically like the pure meme.
That's why I bought.
Yeah, and I guess like the competition is Fartcoin. Like that is also a very pure meme. Like these other ones like Zerobro, A16Z, or AI16Z, Eliza, AI XBT. They're all like agent plays. They're more like utility as opposed to like pure.
What's
meme.
Veifu up to these days?
I think it's super. Damn, look at
washed.
Fartcoin.
50's fine.
Like GOAT could do something very similar to this, right? That's the
I mean, what is that called? Easy. It's a break out of the Fibonacci.
No, that's a Van Gogh.
You have a retest of the 786 there.
Yeah,
and it does look like it's moving good. I mean, this is a breakout. This Fartcoin is like clear breakout.
This is a breakout right here, ladies and gentlemen. And as
this is a Fettuccine Luigi breakout, similarly to what might happen in prison to Luigi Fettuccine, in which he may be a murderer, but based on the political psyop that's occurring right now, I see Fartcoin going to $500 million, which is roughly a $70 million move here before it goes to $1 billion. PolyMarket, does Fettuccine Luigi Alfredo Mozzarella die in prison?
First of all, I should have bought this when I read that some dude's wife was asking on Reddit if it's okay that her husband has 150 grand in Fartcoin. Second off, how did you draw that? I know how to draw the retracements.
So I go high to low. Ray's going low to high. So he
So
takes
high
the
to low
low
is
body to a high wick. I go the opposite way.
But then isn't a chart always breaking out if it's at all time high?
So like what I would look at here is where that top wick is. So what Ray has there, that top red candle to that bottom red candle on the previous retest. So I would go there to actually see. Ray, you want to adjust this so we can take a look at the Fettuccine Luigi Fibonacci?
And do you do the wicks or do you do
other
the
side? Yeah,
bar?
wick. I do wicks. Some people say wicks tell the
truth.
Wicks tell the story, bodies tell the truth, or something like that. I use wicks. No, Ray, go to the right. Right. Towards that. Yeah, that's what I would look at. So I would do something like this and then zoom down. So we actually rejected off that white fib. If we can close over 437, this should move up to 620.
Yeah, so you can do fibs in both ways. Like you can look for an entry going bottom to top and see it bounce off the fib at the bottom. This one bounced off the 618 in that scenario. When you draw it top to bottom, you're looking for like where like resistance is. So like these fib levels become resistance levels off of people who bought down to this level. So yeah, like Easy saying, this 430 or 437 mark here would be a resistance level, and if it breaks you there, you'd be clear up to.
But why'd you choose that red wick out of all 4 wicks up there or 5 wicks up there?
I mean, you could choose any of them. I would need to zoom in more to see like if these are scam wicks.
Gotcha.
They're just very far off the candle body.
Gotcha.
If that makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
So I just maybe take this as like
Cool.
a better average. It seems like it lines up a bit better with this in terms of where they're hitting.
Cool. That's fun.
Yeah, but honestly, I'm still very like new at this, and I'm not making money trading this. I actually like showed this to Clemente for like looking for an entry, and he was like, "Oh, this works every time." And like you think that at first, and then you just get rinsed. Like I'm sure you can tell them what you think about that and fibs, Clemente, when you were trying these.
I mean, it's literally ever since you showed me this Fibonacci bullshit, I am down thousands of dollars. I haven't made a profitable trade since this actually.
So stop using the fibs.
Yeah,
But
so
I can't help it.
Like it's that simple.
Here's
like,
the thing.
If it doesn't
Also,
fucking work for you, grow the fuck up and find a new strategy. You sack of shit.
Clemente, also, you got to think about what you're drawing fibs on. So if you're drawing fibs on a 2-hour-old coin that's like fucking bundled to hell, it ain't gonna respect it, even though it actually does sometimes respect it.
Yeah, so you're drawing fibs on Chicky here.
Let's
You're not gonna.
that.
Let's see here.
I mean, Chicky looks like shit. I'm gonna be honest with you guys.
You'd be like,
Are
okay.
you in that?
Oh no, I'm not in this. This is
good.
Okay. You'd be like, oh, it's bouncing off the 618 here. Let me get into Chicky. You're like, no, let's see. It has to be like a good meme, like a good play as well.
Yeah, the trenches definitely seem a little shaky last night when I played around with it.
Dude, it's tough right now. It is. These guys are the devs, the ruggers are getting smarter and smarter.
You know what I had the best success with last night? Made 4 soul. Just anything. How did I get fucking stopped out of this coin?
Which one?
This one.
Arc?
Yeah.
I
bought it at 30. I must have got stopped out at the 25.
What is this?
I don't know. It's some fucking AI fucking abstract. Like you read the white paper and it's just like people are like, it's the first real AI. I don't know.
So yeah, there's never an entry on this chart.
Yeah, it kind of went up only. One of the things is like this, like 40% of the supply is like locked and vested over a year. So if you get bullish action and like 40% of the supply is not liquid, it can definitely help these things move a little bit more. But yeah, I took a stab in the 30. Yes, I must have I got stopped out right there. Yeah, bummer. Right at the literal fucking bottom.
Can I say something to Pudgy Boy right now?
Yeah.
Is that me?
Saying stop losing money, get a little Pudgy, and get free money.
No, he's saying to butt it.
He's saying to buy it.
Oh, okay.
But he doesn't. If you're buying a little Pudgy, and it could be a great buy still, a great buy still. But right now you're paying a premium for the airdrop. You're not getting a free airdrop. You're paying 2x what you paid for it last week before there was an airdrop known. So look, Pudgy Boy, I respect the grind for your bags. And I mean, Ray, that's tough to see. I could pull up mine.
Yeah, it's like 20 little Pudgies sold under like 0.03.
That's okay. I mean, it's just 100x, right?
Yeah, just a clean 100x left on the table.
Hey, dude, if you're not missing 100x in crypto, you ain't trying hard enough, in my opinion, at least. But at least you ain't bankrupt. But yeah, dude, in the trenches last night, I had the most success just buying coins at 10K, 10 to 15K. Because I was like, it's too cheap for them to rug you unless they're really poor.
Dude.
So
I've watched these motherfuckers rug at like 40K.
Hey, Alfalfa, buddy.
yeah, at 40K, I'm already in the profit.
I'm turning off the comments for the day. You guys are really pissing me off. Yeah, they're pissing me off today, Ray. They're pissing me off.
Because if I buy at 10K, I've sold at 20K.
Wait,
Sold again at
Clemente,
30K.
I have a question for you though. You're pissed off today, but just last week you wanted Iggy Azalea to piss on you.
I did not say that. I did not say that I wanted her to piss on me.
You implied it.
It was pretty heavily.
And that's fine, bro. It's sterile. That was my kid
That was
downstairs.
perfect timing. Perfect timing.
My kid has anger management issues.
Oh, mine does too. Mine woke up at 4 a.m. this morning and was screaming. We're trying to get back to those.
That was gold.
I feel like we got to clip that. So good. So where were we? Clemente doesn't want to deal with the commenters. He wants Iggy Azalea to piss on him.
No.
Bullx Neo dropping today. Oh, Bullx Neo's dropping today for everybody. That's fun.
Yes, in approximately 2 hours.
Sweet. I'm excited to try it for the first time.
Yeah, so pay close attention to our Twitter. So we're gonna be dropping some videos, some tweets. We're gonna have a code that's gonna be able to let you get in. Only get in through partners. We're one of the partners, so keep your eyes peeled. Join with our code. Start trading. You get access to all this, all these cool features that we've been showing you for the last feels like a month now.
I'm excited.
Yeah, tons of fun. I just actually that's the first time I saw that profit feature. Is that new, Clemente, or has that been there?
I don't know. I was just scrolling around yesterday. I banned myself from pressing any more buttons, so I was just messing around and exploring.
Dude,
So good. It's like the casino, like blackjack addict. Like, all right, I'm not playing. I'll just walk around the casino.
I'll just watch other people.
Yeah,
And I'm back in on a new play.
Here's $5 in the slot machine, and it's gone.
He's looking at the slot. He's like, damn, there's 742 bonus games. This one's due. This one's due.
So can I, dude, I'm such a sucker for a good farm. Can I show you guys what this is 99% chance gonna rug. It's called Trap AI. So they launched a token called Trap AI, but it's not, the website isn't accessible yet. There's a countdown right now. There's a minute left before Trap AI goes live.
What's the CA? What's the CA?
36K. Is this the one I'm looking at?
Yeah, it's 36K. I literally top blasted this thing, and now it's dumping. What could go wrong?
Well, if the website's legit in 43 seconds and updates to something, this migrates. This 3x's. The risk reward here is like a minus 30K move to 0 or a move to 90K for 3x.
People are live buying it right now.
Okay, no, don't buy this. Don't buy this. This is, you will lose your money. You will lose your money if you buy this. I'm not trying to pump this. I'm not trying to pump this. If you buy this because of me, you will lose money. Oh my God. All right, I shouldn't have said anything.
Well, all right. Take the timer down at 15 seconds. What the hell's going on here?
I'll put it back up. Trap AI. What could go wrong? All right, ready? All right, timer just ran out. What happens? Okay, the countdown literally. Okay, hold on. Initializing deployment. Initializing deployment.
Refresh. Wait. Check the chart. Website updated.
What the fuck?
Click the pump fund. Click the pump fund.
Oh my God! Another 31 minutes.
It just resets it, dude.
Are you kidding me?
Yeah, dude. I'm not even gonna lie, dude. You buy the dumbest farms too, dude.
Dude, they get me every time, dude.
You like trap music?
I don't hate it.
Yeah, I like it.
Bro, another 31 minutes? What the hell?
Dude, it's not even like they've
Yeah, we'll sell for a break even there.
All right. Anyways, Ray, I apologize. I threw the show off with this fucking bullshit.
The thing is, like, this is probably gonna migrate at some point today. It's gonna get enough attention that's gonna happen. It might not
Trap takeover sequencing. What the hell does this mean? Systems loading.
It's exactly
done again, dude.
They're working their magic on you,
dumbass. Dev,
anytime you see systems loading, I'm like, that's a fucking scam.
100% is. They have to be like selling into this shit. Like, look at the guys. I apologize for showing this. I mean, it was unconstitutional of me to do this.
There's a bunch of watching.
I know you guys come to me for the best alpha, and I betrayed your trust today. The lack of professionalism. I apologize.
What about this Fiona chick, Clemente?
Show me. What do we got?
Feels like a Clemente coin.
Oh yeah, here we go. Okay. Yeah, what is this? What's the CA?
Garbage holders.
Whoa, it's pumping hard. Ray, are you in this?
No, I'm not in this. I just
Fiona.
saw it pop up and I said this is what Clemente would. So I'm gonna spend a little bit of time here to make sure you get in this one and get rugged.
Fiona. No, I can't, dude. Yeah, this is tough. Ray, did we done any?
Sorry, T-word. I'm dropping one right now. Sorry, I got a little distracted.
Silly.
Launching a stream drop now. We'll do a little card match for you. Just for you, T-word. Stream drop incoming for T-word.
So, Ray, did we do the weather report yet?
No.
Should we do it?
You want to handle that, Kicks?
I guess.
Do you have it up? You need some time. You want me to talk to Clemente a little bit about maybe play the video again where he's calling Luigi sexy, attractive.
Ladies and gentlemen, today's Wednesday, November 11th. Looking at the crypto roundup, the majors bounced back on the day with Bitcoin just under 99K, Ethereum above 3,700, and Solana up to 226. The leading top 100 coin was Radium, which is up almost 20% to a $1.5 billion market cap. Magic Eden's Me token launched and got listed on both Coinbase and Binance. The token ran to a $10 billion FDV overnight before Easy redwicked the chart, pulling it back to its $5.2 billion market cap. Next up, TradFi continues to pile into Ethereum as Ethereum ETFs recorded over 300 million of net inflows yesterday. This marks their 12th straight day of net inflows. Finally, US CPI data was released this morning and met estimates across the board. Odds of a 25 bips December rate cut next week have moved from 70% to 90% on the news. That's it for your weather report. Back to you in the studio.
Excellent weather report as always, Kicks.
And there's another new. Just kidding.
And we have breaking news out of the studio. No, that's great. Saw CPI this morning. It looks like we're almost guaranteed to get a 25 bips rate cut in December as expected. Crypto markets bounced a little bit after having a down day on Monday. So that's nice to see. Once Easy comes back, I'm having to do a little bit of charting on the majors.
Fiona migrated, Ray. Fiona has graduated.
Did you get in?
No. I knew it. I knew it. I knew it. You can tell right away. You can tell right away. Meanwhile, my shitty ass fucking trap website.
Is the dumb money in the casino right now, or is it just?
I don't. Ray, can you explain this to me? I'm not a good website guy. I don't understand any dev stuff. What does Klein and Rhythm XAI mean? Is this a good thing for a website?
I have no idea what that is.
What?
I don't think they have anything to do with the website. Rhythm XAI
Allegedly,
sounds
they burnt their supply. The dev burnt supply.
Rhythm XAI sounds like some sort of AI for music.
Bro, this is interesting.
Did they link the contract?
Yeah. Okay, people are saying I talked shit about Lil Pudgy. No, I'm a fan of the Pudgy team. What I'm saying is that it's not a free airdrop if you're buying in $4,000 more expensive than you did 2 weeks ago. That it's priced in there. And it could still be a good buy. I don't know. Oh my god, these guys are okay. Look, guys, I'm very close to crashing out.
I thought you gave up on the comments. I thought like you completely gave up on them.
I opened them back up.
So good. Yeah, so is dumb money in the casino right now, or are we just backed up? Because I'm seeing migrating.
It's backed up. It's backed up. Yeah.
I don't see any of that on my end. That's weird. I only see 3. Oh, I see 4.
Yeah, so it looks like maybe there's a little backup on the migration station here. Somebody's got to wake Gito up and make sure he's
Piano's about to come out of the gates.
Piano?
Fiona.
Oh, Fiona.
Mm.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting. Of course, that's the one Clemente didn't buy. Like, are these like Thirst Trap AI still like playing out? 59% top 10 holders. Dev holds 1.7%. A lot of 6% holders. This number seems off though. Is it counting the LP in this scenario? We'll see.
Yeah, if you're in that, you're ecstatic if it goes to 250 and you should just full clip sell.
Right. This is that's the difference between having this be one of those red markers and one of those bright green ones.
Exactly.
That discipline to sell at that peak.
Dude, I twice yesterday I was up like 4 SOL and I reverted it back to being up like 1 SOL at the end of it. Just because I was like, what if this is the one that goes to 1 million, and I make 20 SOL.
Yeah. Yeah, you say that, and then you sell it, and then it is the one that goes to 1 million. Happens all the time. Easy. Pump my M3 bags. I want to talk about other airdrop opportunities, and Met seems like it's
Stake
one of them.
M3. Hopefully get Met.
And Met is the Meteora token.
Meteora's official token, which is a competitor to Radium. So that's the hope here. We hope that Meteora gets some traction. We pray.
Do we know what the stats look like for like Meteora versus Radium versus Jupiter in terms of like pools?
I don't. I should probably look more into that because right now I'm just kind of flying blind.
Yeah, because I mean, I definitely see a good amount of people trading or putting pools into Meteora. It seems like one of the easier ones to use. I've used Orca and Meteora. I've never used Radium or Jupiter for pools. I just like the UI on those better. And it seems like there's a ton of volume through those pools as well. So
Yeah, I mean, also if you provide liquidity, theoretically you should get something, right? Like that's the hope.
yeah, I feel like that'd be like number one would be like liquidity providing, and then the Meteora or the M3 staking would be like an easy like way to do it.
We kind of pray. We kind of pray.
Yeah, interesting. So we have that. We also have we've been talking about Pudgies. That airdrop's probably coming in the next couple of weeks. I think they said 2024, so that only leaves a few weeks left. I don't think they would do it the week of Christmas. Like that just seems like a bit odd to be doing it then. So like I would guess this week or next week. I don't know if you have any thoughts, Easy, on Pudgies.
Not anything specifically. I mean, obviously the hope here is that we get it sooner than later, right? Like
that'd be nice, yeah.
But 2024 is what, almost over?
Yeah, so I'm saying like there's this week, next week, and then it's a week of Christmas. So like you're not launching a token the week of Christmas, right? Or like right before New Year's.
I hope they do the claim thing that Hyperliquid did. So if they do it that way, then I'll claim it this year. But maybe I'll just wait till January 1st to claim it if they let you.
That'd be another one that'd be interesting to LP out of the gates. I'm sure
yes. Yeah.
But if you're not getting a claim, it's going to be tough because you're not going to buy off that initial candle. If you looked at the price action on Magic Eden on day one, that thing ran to 13.
Great trade off the bottoms, though.
Yeah, maybe buy on the first pullback and then sell, or then LP a bit. But it'd be tough. It's tougher to judge the fair value and price of a meme coin versus something like Magic Eden, which has been trading pre-market for a good amount of time and had a good amount of history behind it.
Yeah, I'm going to hold it till April.
Hold it till April, he says.
Yeah, so that's another interesting one. We have OpenSea 2.0. There's leaderboards on there. We've seen screenshots of that. There's experience. You get points for listing. You get points for bidding. All the same stuff we saw with Blur. So I'd be interested to see if there's OpenSea token. Is anybody going to do any OpenSea farming, or is this going to be something that everyone just says like, no, I'm not worried about?
You know where I think the best place to farm is?
Where?
PolyMarket.
Okay. I mean, I thought we were going to get a token this year, but it doesn't look like that's the case. I definitely have some action on there, but I haven't been trading post-election.
I just think that's one of those ones where post-election, the volume is down, but it's way higher than it was last election. And so there's probably lots of trades, and there's probably just good opportunities just to like market make farm. You know what I mean? Where you're like kind of buying things and selling things, just getting your volume up. Because you would think that would be a pretty juicy airdrop, and that's probably where like not very many people are looking right now. So I think that's probably one of those ones where it launches sometime next year, and a bunch of people are like, "Oh shit, man, should have farmed that a little more."
Yeah, I mean, my concern is with PolyMarket is that like they've peaked in terms of like market cycle attention, unless they can find a way to like expand in that like lull between elections, because prediction markets historically have like had a lull period in between elections. They've been adding other markets, like they have other things. So like that's my main concern. But I mean, like you're saying, it's pretty low risk if you're just doing some like volume trading. On like longer term positions.
Once again, like don't go there and like lose a bunch of money to like farm the airdrop, but just like more so meaning like, hey, like instead of buying a fucking 100x leveraged whatever you were going to do on somewhere else, you can go buy a crypto market on PolyMarket, right? And potentially be farming a juicy airdrop and like take the same thesis.
Yep, 100% agree. And I think everyone's opinion here is like no one cares about OpenSea. I think that makes it interesting to me that not many people are going to want to trade on OpenSea, and not many people are going to like want to trade ETH NFTs again. That could potentially be underfarmed.
Yeah, I can see that as well, especially if Luca buys it.
Yeah, I mean, I've seen rumors. I think somebody said LOL no. I think it was David Finzer, the OpenSea CEO, responded to something there. If Luca buys OpenSea, that would be interesting.
Would be crazy.
So, like, would that be like a 3 token ecosystem, or they roll it into abstract? What would happen there? Definitely something to see.
I feel like I have no idea. Literally no idea.
And what do you call an OpenSea token? Like, what's the ticker there?
C.
Oz.
You think
I
it's
like
C?
C.
Yeah. SEA. That's the token.
No,
C.
just the letter C.
Yeah, C.
C. SI.
NFT is the ticker.
That's not too bad.
2021 is the ticker.
All right, so what else we got today? Easy. I wanted to ask you about the majors. Do a little chart action. I missed the when you were charting this morning on your morning show.
Dude, he looked good, man. His hair looked good. He had a lot of energy for 8:30 in the morning. He was doing fibs real quick, dude. Even like miscellaneous fib, quick control Z to get it back in the spot.
When you're locked in, Kicks, you're locked in, you know?
You
It's one
looked
of those
locked
things.
in.
I was
We
locked
saw-
in.
Yeah, we saw a pretty big pullback yesterday. We bounced back, I think.
We got the
Sol-
CPI print. I don't know. I think I was saying too previously, I was like, yeah, I think we kind of just chop and then we'll end up pumping into this. And sure enough, we kind of are now. Let me share this browser tab real quick because the fibs are all drawn. So we've had the fibs drawn. So I went high to low, previous low to current high. We're currently back above the fib that we broke down to 786. Usually a good pullback ratio. The 618 and 786, this range usually tends to give us at least a nice rally back up. So as long as we close the daily over here post CPI print, then I think that we should actually be able to move back into that one, which is 4115. Over 4K, over 4100, 5400's in play. And that's where my head goes. If you're not using DYDX, by the way, you're an idiot, plain and simple. Hands down the deepest liquidity for perps, for leverage, for anything you want to do with spot. It's where I go. It's what I use. It's my personal preference. But also taking a look here at like Bitcoin too. Bitcoin's been in this middle of the range for a while. It retested. Bitcoin's actually held much better. Retested on December 5th. So about a week ago under that 786 before rallying extremely hard all the way back up over 100K. And it looks like it's just going to get back over 100K. If we close over 105, it opens up a huge move to 140. And then what I think will be the euphoric top, which is just shy of 200K. Granted, I want to be out around here. I don't care if I miss that last 25% of the move over that, but that's where my head is right now. We're in this sort of range right now, and I'm kind of eager to see where we go. Sol similarly is actually the worst of the three from the majors, Bitcoin, Sol, and ETH. This is the one that I look at and I'm like, we need a daily close over 230. Daily close over 230 will put us back to 264, and over that, we look like we'll finally break into the 300s, 361 before euphoric top at 520. So that's where my head is.
So are you looking to unload some of that Sol bag at that same 360 level?
480 is my target for Sol. As soon as we get time out.
Gotcha. And you think we'll hit 480 for Sol before we hit like 200 for Bitcoin?
Yeah. Yep. Yeah. I think that Sol, just because of the lower number, has a higher chance. And that's kind of where I'm like, yeah, if this can get up towards that, I'd be perfectly happy with it. Like,
I'm looking for more of a timing move.
I'm out in May completely. Even if we don't hit these numbers, May, I'm gone.
Yeah, I think late February, early March. Funny enough, in 2020, the run started in October, peaked in like March, early April. Then we did the double top. And then in 2023, we started moving up in October, peaked March. So, and this run right now started in October, peak, question mark.
Peak, question mark.
Yeah.
Semantics.
And March lines up with sell and may go away. Doesn't mean the cycle is over. It just means that the cycle can move to being much more much more of the gains on the alt side.
Yeah, but you should also have an exit plan. Like I've been holding this Solana since like under $10. So it's
I mean, you should have. I would have sold it 8 times by now. So you're a much better trader, investor than me. You're in long-term capital gains, so that's phenomenal. And yeah, you definitely 100% need a time in it. You want to be Chamath. You want to be Chamath that's selling locked Solana at 220 and then buying other people's locked Solana at 20.
Yes.
That's how you make money in the game for sure. But yeah, I'm holding my ETH. I'm never going to sell my Bitcoin unless I really, really, really need the cash. But I do plan on selling at least half my ETH. I'll probably do it in March.
I
sell
want to
that
actually
much more.
rotate my soul to Bitcoin. I have one full coin. I want to end up with 5.
I like that.
Speaking of Bitcoin, we saw a pretty nice little airdrop here. Bodalgo's got a nice piece of this, and we're working with the team over at Pizza Ninjas. Pizza Pets airdrop started going out. If you're a
Pizza
Bodalgo-
Pets.
Yeah, if you're a Bodalgo, you're going to get a nice little airdrop here if you provided your wallet when we had this.
So we got to
little
feed him
thing.
pizza, Ray?
What do you say?
Oh, come here, you little pig. You little pepperoni.
Yeah, absolutely. I've been talking to Trevor about this, and I'm super excited. The level of detail and the amount of engineering required for this project is crazy. Like I thought Pizza Ninjas were pretty cool in that you can like load SNES ROMs and play them on the actual
Yeah, that's cool.
terminal in browser. Was like really cool. Like the stuff that they're doing with this is just like bonkers, and like doing this on-chain gaming. Kix, I know you're a big fan of like on-chain gaming.
100%.
They're doing it on ordinals, which is like wild with Bitcoin because you have just like
it's
just a completely different game.
Can we give him a theme song, Ray?
Give
Pizza
it a theme
Pets, Pizza Pets, the #1 pet on ordinals. Pizza Pets, Pizza Pets, get yourself a little bit of Pizza Pets.
I love this. They actually do have like pretty cool music. I'm gonna pull it up.
I've always thought, like, if nothing else works out for me, jingles. Come on, dude, you and I can start a jingle
Jingles.
business and fucking crush
Actually
it.
crush some jingles.
They actually have like one of
Best
the
part of waking up is feeding your
Happy-
pizza pet.
I love that. And we're gonna have a little competition too. We're gonna have a nice little competition with Me Easy.
Oh, look at that bass.
Maybe
What's going on
even-
in that bass? Is that a different game?
Yeah,
Oh,
that's-
oh,
so-
O'Reilly. Pizza
I'm trying to get
Pets.
the full thing. But they launched a game on chain essentially. They've got the music in here too. I'm pulling up the link right now. But essentially, you weren't on the show when we talked about this, Kix. It was the largest inscription ever on Bitcoin, 4 megabytes.
Shit, that thick, dog.
Yeah, gigantic inscription. Pulling it up now, and they've got like some nice like little like theme song music here. They also inscribed the entire NES sound chip to the Bitcoin blockchain.
Oh, I love this. Look at this art too. Great art.
Yeah, so like the goal of this little game is like you click into all these journal entries. You need to find all 21 to like complete it, and it like gives you like the lore on the whole story. So all these little stories. There's 21 of them, and then each one of these 21 essentially contains one word of a Bitcoin seed phrase.
Is that the moon?
Yeah, so this is the moon. Essentially, like the story of like the main character Ralph, who is like the main inscription here. This is called Ralph. It's Bitcoin Pizza Ninja number 1500 is like the main character. Essentially, he lived here with his dad, and then his dad went for a walk one day and disappeared. So now Ralph is like arranged, going through episodes, and it's going to coincide with the Pizza Pets launch. So there's different like lore in here. You got to click through all of them. You got to find your way through this locked door.
I love this art style, dude.
Yeah, it's like very retro.
And this is on an inscription.
This is all part of the inscription. Yes, the 4 megabytes.
This is crazy.
Yeah, just like
Pizza Pets. Pizza Pets.
yeah, so cool.
#1 collectible in your pocket.
Yeah, but like I said, you can hear the music here. They inscribed the entire NES sound chip in, and like a lot of the sound coming from like the game that they're producing is going to be like. With
So they have inscribed Pizza Pets. Pizza Pets. The #1 inscription in your pocket.
Ralph is inscribed on a black pizza set, the only one that's ever been inscribed.
What do you mean by that?
Who's saying that he's black? Ralph.
What do you
is
mean by that?
black. Oh, okay. Well, yeah.
What are black sats? The first Bitcoin bought by a black person?
Black sats, I believe it's
We're not gonna go down that route?
Maybe the first or the last, or I don't know the
Black
exact.
sacks.
I thought
Black
those were legacies.
Pizza Pets are inscribed on the black sets.
No, just this one.
Black
See here. There you go.
Just this
I clicked
one.
it.
None of the others.
It's not even on there.
Yeah, I don't know, but yeah, it's got the black diamond here.
Sick.
Anyway, this game's coming out. Basically, the timeline is, I know a bunch of Bodogos have been asking, you should begin your airdrops. They're going to be, I believe, locked for trading until they reveal. We're going to see the reveal later this week. And then once like the reveal happens, and it's all kind of like up in the air because Bitcoin is Bitcoin. once the reveal happens, the game's going to kick off. The eggs are going to hatch, and then you'll start playing. Essentially, you have to keep these pets alive by inscribing like food or different things on the blockchain. There's going to be a ton of different mechanics. I can't say everything. I don't want to spoil their main release, but there's like so much cool stuff, and it's going to be very in depth when this launches. And we're going to be letting you know when it launches. We're going to play a little competition between the boys here on the show. We're going to see who can keep their pets alive the longest. And they've worked with OrdinalSpot to make sure that this is not going to be expensive. You hear like inscribing on Bitcoin, you have to do this a bunch. You're thinking, oh, it's going to cost me a lot of money, but they have it very, very efficient, and they have ways to like kind of work around if there are spikes in the mempool, ways you can like strategize around that.
So Ray, so just to summarize, it sounds like there's two things here. The first one is this game you can play, which anyone can play. And you're basically trying to find the seed phrases through this game with this ninja. And that's the largest inscription ever, right? And then the second one is this Pizza Pets game, which is going to be airdropped to people. And basically your goal is to keep this Pizza Pet alive as long as possible.
Exactly. I think it's like starting out with like 50 or 60,000 supply, and they expect the supply to decrease very, very highly of that based on the game.
Okay, I'm sorry, Ray. Bernie's now saying he has 10 Hispanic sats.
I have one Chilean set.
I have an Asian sat.
Whoa.
That was just downright weird, dude.
I think it's too far.
That was just weird.
Okay.
That was just weird.
Does this make it up? Pizza Pets. Pizza Pets. The number one collectible in your pocket.
Pizza Pets.
Mirza makes a good point here. 21 of the 24 words are going to be on that seed phrase. You got to get the other three other methods. You know?
Pizza Pets. Pizza Pets.
So I feel like we got to like record this little theme song when we look at our pet
in your pocket.
Nick, you've been working in on-chain gaming for a while. Does this sort of like kind of async like game interest you on Bitcoin? Like I feel like there's a lot of game theory involved, and it's going to be more clear when the rules are like made. But do you have like more respect for games that are played on chain versus like kind of just like I guess what's the term, like settling on the blockchain after doing a bunch of stuff off chain?
I think really the only thing that matters is whether the game is successful or not, right?
Does it have a jingle or not?
Does it have a jingle? Exactly. Then you can get into the semantics of it, meaning that like I think like from an ethos standpoint, you know, being fully on chain is a lot cooler, right? Just like punks are a lot cooler because they're fully on chain, right? Versus not. But something just being on chain isn't going to inherently make it a good game or make it a popular game. And like some of the big challenges to solve with like on-chain gaming is trying to make it like not a friction heavy thing for players. But I think the space is really cool. And I think that they're already checking off the boxes on things that I think really matter for gaming, like really good aesthetics, like a really good vibe. So I'm 100% very excited to try it out for sure. And I do think that like the future lends to more on-chain heavy stuff. But yeah, I think if you become like a kind of a purist on these things, right? Like if you just look at everything through the lens of like it has to be on chain, then you'll miss on some really cool things. Like, you know, a Cambria is not fully on chain, right? But it's like a really cool game.
Yeah, I think there's ways to do it both ways. I think that if your game and like the like setup,
you can't do a first person shooter on chain, right?
Exactly. Like we've seen the meme video where someone's like running around, they shoot, and then like it
pauses.
Action. Yeah,
yeah, that's a great one.
Yeah, so
Pizza Pets, have it your way. Bitcoin.
You see the bit on it's Jim Gaffigan on the Hot Pockets. Like the guy rolls out of bed, he's like goes to work, like, hey, did you come up with that Hot Pockets theme song? And he's like, Hot Pockets, and that's it.
Like, oh my god, how long have you been working on this, legend?
Pizza Pets.
I'm feeling really good about this jingle. Actually, we should send it over to Trevor.
Yeah, we should. All right, we got to wrap up here at an hour. I've got to hop on another call. Thank you all for joining us on this excellent Wednesday, one day after the Magic Eden Token airdrop. We'll be here the rest of the week. You can catch our show Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. Eastern time. Catch us on all major podcasting platforms, Apple, Spotify. Watch us back on YouTube. See all of our faces. See us sing the jingle. Watch the pizza pets flow by as we're singing about them. Hope you all enjoyed the show and have a great Wednesday.
Pizza pet.